What does the Bible mean when it says God is a jealous God? We're going to talk about that right now. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. There's a button right down here in the corner. Click that, click the bell. That way you don't miss out on any new content. So what does the Bible mean when it says that God is a jealous God? Well, that comes from Exodus 20, verses 4 and 5, part of the 10 Commandments. And it reads, "You shall not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God." Now, this is tied to the first commandment in verse 3, which says that we're not to worship any gods other than the one true Lord. But that word jealous, to modern ears, that seems so odd in reference to God. After all, we are commanded against jealousy. It's in Galatians 5:19 and 20. We're told, "The acts of the flesh are obvious: sexual immorality, impurity and debauchery, idolatry and witchcraft, hatred, discord, jealousy, fits of rage, selfish ambition, dissensions, factions." Well, there's a whole mess of sins listed right there, and jealousy is right smack in the middle of it. This has been an obstacle for many people, including Oprah Winfrey, who admitted to an audience member on a broadcast about her struggle with hearing of God's jealous nature during a church service years ago. She said, "This great minister was preaching about how great God was and how omniscient and omnipresent. And then he said, 'And the Lord thy God is a jealous God.' I was caught up in the rapture of the moment until he said jealous, and something struck me. God is jealous? God is jealous of me? Well, something about that didn't feel right in my spirit." Winfrey went on to describe how that moment caused her to seek out something more than doctrine, even leading her to host webinars with the likes of Eckhart Tolle and talk about the flowering of the human consciousness, etc. So what does it mean to say that God is a jealous God? See, when you and I think of being jealous, the context is of being envious of someone else who has something that we want, something that we don't have. It could be a car, a house, a skill, a look, even a relationship. There are things that belong to others and not to us. But in the case of God, it's not a matter of whether the object desired rightfully belongs to Him. It does. The command of Exodus 20, 3 through 5 tells us not to worship anything or anyone other than God. God is jealous when we give what is His and His alone to another. Oprah was misunderstanding what this pastor was saying about this aspect of God. God is not jealous of us. He's jealous for us. He desires our attention, our affection, our adoration, things that we freely and randomly give to a whole swath of undeserving objects, things that are His. See, if someone steals my car, it's not wrong for me to want it back. If someone is flirting with my wife, you better believe I'm going to react pretty viscerally to that. Is that wrong? Of course not. It's expected and correct. In fact, there's something wrong with me if I don't respond in a jealous way concerning something that God has given to me and to no one else. In the same way, God is jealous when idols get what rightfully belongs to Him. Are there any idols in your life that are getting the attention that God deserves? Let's all give God what is His and His alone. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you next time.